mind my step.
I'm sorry? Why are we at the campsite right now? I guess I gotta talk to Shadowheart and or Lae'zel?
I suppose not many can boast that they've been to a Githyanki creche and survived. Perhaps that's a good omen for our chances going forward, if you're feeling optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
Okay, nothing new for those.
You must have questions.
Are we being forced to do a long rest now?
Looks like we're done here. Pity. This place has been a wild ride.
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
I wish Volo would have more to
The
talk
sooner we get out
about.
of this Gith Warren, the better.
Walking freely out of a Githyanki creche. A miracle if ever I've seen one. And trust me, I've seen quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
My first tour of a Githyanki creche. Memorable, to be certain, but the service left something to be desired.
You wish to speak?
Olsen still has nothing to say. I'm sure Withers is merely an NPC for doing his NPC things. I am not allowed to leave camp. It's forcing me into a long rest, apparently. Okay. Veg. Forcing me to veg. Can I help you?
Supreme Kithrak. Has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Oh.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Interesting. Isn't he the guy that showed up at the mountain pass and had the dragon with him, though? I'm pretty sure he is, right? Looks like I hit the long rest button. I did not, Nightning. If I hit the long rest button, it would have let me out. It just forced me in there. It literally forced me into that as I teleported to the goblin camp. Okay, I guess we'll let him speak.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
All right. You talking about the person inside? Do you know who it is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally.
Yes.
Protects you with their power.
Quite.
That very power will be the end of Vlaakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Everybody approves.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try.
Well, I can
Now
get
to
behind
Baldur's
that.
Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Ally with Voss against the Lich Queen. Good luck, says the achievement. True. True. Let's talk to Lae'zel.
Vlaakith Kasivim Crathkrashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
What does Ascension entail exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Yeah, that sounds like a lich bringing the most powerful and whatnot warriors to herself in order to devour their souls and grow in power. Seems legit. Voss called Vlaakith a tyrant. Does this mean you agree?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
And what if Voss is wrong? What if his claims are wrong and Vlaakith's are real?
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Who do you think is the one in the prism?
I don't know. I can't know, and that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Cheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Fair enough.
Enough waiting. I crave
She
blood.
hyper loves us.
All right, what now?
Lae'zel would die for us if we asked her to. Of course we won't. We like Lae'zel. Will, my brother.
There's a schism growing among the Githyanki people, and Lae'zel just took one step towards choosing a side.
What if I say you should get out of this pact?
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Of course, you're a cool dude, Will.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade, and just when things...
Now, just hang out here for a bit. Because speaking of cool dudes... Gale? They're gone. Everyone else is gone. Okay, never mind. Get back in the party, Will.
Well met. That's the...
Yo, chat, I heard something gross out there. There's apparently a, mod that was made by someone recently of... I believe it's called Skin Color Correction. And it's specifically to make Will into a white guy, the one black character in the game. Fucking gross, man. Just call it what it is. Wear it on your sleeve, at least. I believe the only other mods that guy has made was for Pathfinder 2 Wrath of the Righteous skin corrections for the 2 black characters in that game, too. To turn them white. Come on, man. If you're gonna do that, at least do us the courtesy of being upfront about it, you know? What's the term? Say it with your chest, right? Yeah, that's fucked up. That's hyper fucked up.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
There we are. Now we're back at the Goblin Camp for a sec. I need to go get the sexy drow underwear. I do want to pop Will out for Gale for a bit, and then pop Lae'zel out for Karlach for a bit, though. Shadowheart's the only character that's not allowed to ever leave the party because she has the heals. When you've got the heals, you're glued to the party. That's how it works. Yeah, I think her body was up here. Yep, there she is. Can't pick up too heavy.
Eager for battle.
Lae'zel can pick her up, though. So how did Nightning say we can do this? Loot. That didn't get it. Yeah, she even has a character portrait and everything. She's definitely an evil playthrough character that you can bring along. By selecting underwear. Hold on. Doesn't seem to work. Hmm. Oh, there it is, actually, Mintharis. You're right. There it is. Sexy. So is Lae'zel's.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
There you go, chat. It's what you've always wanted. Oh, wait. What? That didn't work. It just gave me normal underwear. Huh.
A long way to go still.
Yeah, Shadow Hearts is pretty normal. Oh, much better. Yeah, Shadowheart, that's your new underwear. Enjoy.
Assume nothing.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
There we go. And like the perverts that we are, we will forever carry Shadowheart's underwear with us. There. We got our underoos.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, so I want to head over to here. Double check where that takes me. Gotta meet him at Baldur's Gate. Title drop. Oop. Baldur's Gate. My imp is stupid this time. Come on, stupid imp. Your ass over here. This is the one issue that doing a summon run might have, is there's some stupid AI on the summons when following you.
have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
I can imagine a lot of summons getting stuck on stuff and then just being stuck forever. Now, where does this take me? Because I haven't actually explored over here. I thought this was taking me to the Highlands and stuff. But then... Found the target. Oh, really? I thought we could jump across. Maybe not. What do you mean can't get there? I can see the illusion. Medium toughness.
There is work to do.
Maybe it's weak to fire.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Oh, wait. That leads to the hag area. That's where we fought the hag at. Huh, okay. So that's where this takes me. So...
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
That's why everything looks explored around here. I see. Okay. There's a loud sound there. Alright, now we can explore some of the other directions. But first, let's change up the party a little bit. We've been with this party for a while, so now's a good time for us to
Don't waste a step.
make a little differences. Send the egg to me for now.
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketheric, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate.
I agree. Wait for me in camp.
Shook. You believe you can survive without me, as you say.
Chat, I'm gonna steal your underwear.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again. Let's go, go, go.
What Shadowheart got to say?
I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
Will,
Well met.
take a break for a minute.
Are you sure? The blade stands at... And just...
Don't worry, we'll bring you along again in the future. Gale, come with
Will
us.
Voss have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder? His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We shall ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Well, well, well.
Ooh, I just realized something.
Time to press ahead.
Attention.
I had a weapon for you. Shouldn't add that 1d6 to the damage, because that's only against plants, insects, and small creatures. Oh, and her sorting is broken. Of course it is. Why does sorting break for characters sometimes? Real annoying when it does.
No time to rest.
Oh wait, one sec,
Soldier.
Karlach.
Oh, come on. Oh,
How much farther can I go?
I want to try something.
You must. It is done.
Lae'zel, I would like to borrow... Oh wait, you've just got Githyanki half-plate, duh, of course. Never mind then.
You must. Shook. You, as you said.
Anyway, I'm gonna see what Karlach's AC
Copper
is
for your
gonna look
thoughts.
like
help.
if we throw some armor onto her. Because at only 15 AC with unarmored, that's not very high. It's got a simple robe on. Let's give you something better. Oh, god damn it. Should be a hierarchy to those things. Sweep by value real quick. Oh, god damn it. That's how that works.
Right, what
Okay.
now?
Do. I mean, +1 bonus to spell saving DC is nice. Here you go, Gale. It even looks good on you. Her AC goes up with the Githyanki half plate. And it looks good on her. So yes, we'll probably give that to her. Which means braces of defense should go to Gale. Will help his AC not suck so much. Okay, as for gloves, if we were doing a throw attack, then build for Karlach, then that would be pretty solid, but I guess we'll give her Fleet Fingers. If we dash, we get a jump as a bonus action. Spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt when one of your cantrips deals the damage. I guess it's better than that. In fact, give me that. Because the Saluna's Dream cantrip kind of sucks. Instead, we'll give you the Elemental Augmentation. Make your cantrips a little better for when we want to pop a cantrip instead of a spell. Or the Spectator Eyes for Ray of Fear and Wounding Ray. That's also good. Each one once per long rest. Sorry, this is taking a moment. I'm just equipping my characters. Honestly, let's get the saving throw against Charmed onto Karlach. And the Susur Greatsword for Karlach. Over the Sword of Justice. The Sword of Justice is nice and all, but Susur Greatsword's better, IMO. If anything, I should give this to Astarion, since I got him building sneaky. Oh, Toll Collector's Key. We definitely don't need that anymore. Alright, so yeah, definitely putting armor on Karlach is better than not putting armor on Karlach. Unarmored defense doesn't seem to get too high in this game. Alright, let's do level ups. Yay, level ups, chat. Everybody say yay! Alright, level 4 spell slots unlocked. Let's take a look at what we've got for level 4. Banishment, Blight, Confusion, Conjure Minor Elemental. We'll probably take that because I wanted to try summoning. Dimension Door, Avard's Black Tentacles. Create difficult terrain and smother creatures. That's not bad. Fire Shield, meh. Greater Invisibility. Ice Storm. 2 turns in an AoE. Covering the ground, striking all objects and creatures within range. Oh, it creates ice for 2 turns. Okay. Odaluk's Resilient Sphere. Enclose the target in a sphere of shimmering force, reducing its movement speed by half and blocking all incoming and outgoing damage. Target cannot be huge in size. Concentration, 3 turns. Good for helping someone in a tight spot, or for working as basically a 3-turn banishment Dex save instead of charisma save. Much shorter distance, too. Phantasmal Killer. Haunt a creature with illusions of its greater fear. It will take 4 to 40 psychic damage, 40-10, per turn. Can no longer move and will be easier to hit. Wisdom save. That's definitely strong. Definitely strong. Polymorph. Turn them into a sheep. Sheep them. Stone Skin. Takes only half damage of all non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Non-magical, that's the problem. Almost everything is magical. Wall of Fire. That's certainly not terrible. Animate dead. Oh, and then that's our level 3s. So that's all our level 4s, huh? That's not a whole lot. 6-meter radius on that. Wall of Fire. What's the size of the Wall of Fire? That's important. How big is it? If it's really big, it could be very good. If it's not, then it could be meh. Pretty sure Wall of Fire is rather large. Is it the full 18 meters? If so, that's huge. Should be vector cast as well. I do currently have the Ice Staff, which would make Ice Storm a little bit better. It creates ice ground in the 6-meter radius, causing enemies to slip and stuff. It's like having a grease puddle there. Based on how weird enemies' AI works with things, if Wall of Fire is big, that could be one of the better ones at forcing enemies into weird positions. This being concentration is kind of annoying. I'll grab Ice Storm, I guess. We'll give that a shot. Stop putting Witch Bolt in there. Quit it. I don't want it. Nobody asked for Witch Bolt. Alright, there we go. Okay. And Karlach,
thanks.
let's level you up. You should be super easy to level up. No problem. Feral Instinct. You have honed your instincts to the utmost degree. You gain +3 bonus to initiative and cannot be surprised. And we're Tiger Hearting. Let's go. Alright, wonderful.
I've got a long road ahead. Need to find a way forward.
Alright, let's go down here real quick. Hey, I've got a Githyanki egg now.
Thank you so much.
Okay, she's got nothing to say about it. Send it back to camp. We'll just keep it in our camp for a bit. Alright, we're heading this way now to explore the rest of the region. Hello. Death Shepherds, they are called. And a bunch of ghouls. Necrotic Veil. 20 hit points, while the has 10 hit points, is resistant to all damage except radiant and cannot be turned. Ah, we can't turn undead, but we can destroy undead.
On my way.
Yeah, poison immunity. Not surprising. Whoa, here they come. Oh, a ghast with all the ghouls. Ghastly fumes. Ew, gross. It nauseates creatures around it, can't take actions, and poisoned. Undead ward. Resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage. Sacred Defiance aura. Have advantage against the effects of turn undead. We could certainly channel our divinity not to turn undead, but destroy undead. Tenacity. I didn't want to do that, damn it. I accidentally clicked that. Let's conjure a minor elemental. Hurl and exhale ice. Explode when they die. Oh, right, ice method stuff. And Azair has overheat. All nearby creatures take damage and start burning fiercely. That's good. Beat the mud. Strain an enemy if it hits. How's about a nice fire elemental? 20 AC on this dude. Nice. Yeah, that's better than a Mephit. I rage! Ooh, nice critical. And then we do it again. They have been maimed. They cannot move. You're stuck with her now. It's got Searing Smite. You can do it once per battle. Well, we'll hold off on that then. Yes, everyone gets XP even when out of the party, which is very nice. No rest for the wicked. Raise a fallen undead with all of its hit points. That's pretty annoying. Go ahead, though. It's not a big deal. Oh, it gets its turn back there. Wasn't expecting that. Path is interrupted. Hold on. Shit. That didn't do nearly as much as I wanted. This is the annoying one. The Ghast is one we're gonna have to deal. He uses undead, yeah. Okay, that's turn undead. Which may be what we want here. This is exactly what turn undead's for. All undead that can see you. That should be all these dudes. Either that or we just activate the shredder. I'm going to do a quick save here, and I'm willing to save scum for science purposes. Because this should also destroy all undead, not just turn them. Wow, that did nothing. That did literally nothing. Science has failed us, chat. And what's their incredible wisdom modifier? +0? +1 on, or 2 on that one. But +0 on all the others, and it didn't work on any of them. I guess I'm just unlucky. Hold on, I want to try this till it works on one of them. Only 35%? Okay, yep, it does kill undead. It's just terrible because it's got the lowest fucking possibility in the universe to work. Okay. That is honestly shocking. It's not affecting more than one. Because of Undead Ward. Sacred Defiance. Oh. It's because of the Sacred Defiance being given by the Death Shepherds. Well, in that case, Spirit Guardians, activate the Shredder. Welcome to the Shredder, bitch. Is... Darn.
Swords meet sorcery.
Oh, I forgot to give him mage armor. We'll do that later. Somebody say fireball? Oh wait, are you immune to fire, Azer? You'd think you would be, being in fire elemental and all. Did somebody say fireballs? Boom! We are enraged. I don't know if that's gonna hit both. It looks like it should. Tiger! Immune to bleed. Fair enough. This one's bleeding and maimed, so it can't move. You know why that's good? because that means it can't bring the stink to us. Saved. Here comes the other Death Shepherd. Slowly but surely. This guy a Searing Smite. Nice. Now he's on fire. Nah, bring that ghoul back up. Go ahead. He's in the shredder. What do I care? Ghast almost dead. Good. Still maimed. Dude, that maim is really good. I'm glad I picked up the maim for Karlach. Yeah, Spirit Guardians made them explode.
On the move.
Spirit Guardians is so good here. Get in there.
Tail for the ages. Outflank. Outsmart.
I'll give it a shot. Nah.
Bye forever, pal.
Why can't I jump? Why can't I jump? Okay, that was weird. Oh wait, I can't bleed it to maim it, so we'll just hit it. Smack! Reckless attack, go. You have been silenced. No raising things for you. Ooh, that's spicy damage.
Have to keep going.
Stay out of the stink. Alright, time to see if any of them had anything. Death Shepherd had some armor. The Death Shepherds are the only ones that had anything. Dead Zealot of the Absolute. Missive from Moonrise. Duke Ravengard is to be delivered unharmed, or mostly so, immediately. Moonrise Towers cannot fulfill its destiny until the Duke has been delivered. Those who succeed will be rewarded. Those who fail will face first my wrath, then Gortash's, then mine again. General Ketheric Thorm.
The Absolute's forces have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. A powerful asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
Squirrels. They got nothing on them. No surprise there. We found some plate mail. That might work well for Karlach. Or for Shadowheart. She is not proficient with heavy armor. About Shadowheart. She is, because she is a life cleric. Means that we can swap them around there. Look at that. 17 AC, even better. Like, Shadowheart's gonna be fucking tanky no matter what I give her. Look at that 21 AC. What a beast.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Oh, hey, Will. I keep forgetting. Mage armor or Gale. Mage armor yourself, bud. There you go. Now your AC will be 16. Much better.
On my mind. Well, in it. Can't slow down.
That's the way to the mountain pass. Then I want to explore the north first and see what is or isn't up here. Dead Githyanki youth. I guess if you go this way first, it's a hint that the Githyanki are in the area.
Need to find another way.
You say that. But,
Very
like,
good looking.
Karlach can make that jump. Look at her go. Okay, what the hell? When I hit Z for jump... Oh, it's giving me this shit. Why is this also on the same hotkey? Is it from the shoes? Or the, I'm sorry, these? Yes. Why is it put it on the same hotkey, though? I don't want it on this hotkey. How can I unhotkey it? Okay, now it seems to be working. I mean, look at that. She could make it.
Yeah.
Also, is Oitluke's icy sphere in this? Good question. I don't know, actually.
Can't give up now. One day I'll catch a break.
You know, I'd be willing to let Shadowheart or Karlach or, you know, one of the tankier characters be in the front, if not for all these...
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I would be willing to do that if not for all these situations, I guess you could say, where we just walk into a person and then the game's like, oh, your front person has got to be the mouthpiece. All right, I'm going to go back here for a bit. I'm going to explore the darkness in this area real quick. Because I obviously want my charisma caster that has high charisma and talking checks to talk to people, not the fucking barbarian or the fighter. As lovely as they are. Okay, well, nothing over here. Ah, look at this. This looks like it goes somewhere. so does possibly over here. Everybody failed a survival check. Means there was like a dirt mound or something. Okay, never mind. This does not go anywhere at all now, does it? Goes to the entry of the Rosymorn Monastery, and that's it. Blades can make a good argument. Look, the one thing that Karlach can definitely do is intimidation checks. She can intimidation check, no problem. However, any other talking points that I might want to do, like persuasion or anything like that, ain't gonna work too well. Oh, a blue jay. Hold on.
What's cooking? Look, where to?
Let's go talk to the blue jay.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off.
Someone steal something from you?
Steal? Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here.
Well, that doesn't sound very fair.
It's not bloody fair. I got there first. The eagles don't even need it.
It's about to get less fair. Surely the eagles need a nest just as much.
Not on top of the monastery, they don't. Oh, it's not even like the eagles need my nest. The drunk lizards they eat aren't hard to catch.
Well, you're in luck. The eagles are dead.
Eagles can be killed? Incredible! Thank you, kind, tall, ugly stranger.
Whoa.
My nest awaits.
Rude. Is that it? No reward?
I'm sorry. I'm just a bird. I don't have things to give you. Although, when I escaped the eagles, I spotted something buried near that ferry dock. Might be worth a look.
Ferry dock, you say?
And?
Reception failed. Oh, hey, a key.
What am I to do?
I'm ready for you.
Perception? Well, we all failed perception checks. Sag.
No time to dally.
See, this is why.
No, never mind.
Anyway, as I was saying, this is why I desperately wish we could just have a permanent
This'll be fun.
propulsion mine. Permanent guidance on instead of having to constantly recast it. It's kind of annoying.
Trap. Be cautious.
Repulsion mines on top of a cliff. That's just rude. Whoever set these up is a dick.
Despite everything. What path lies before me?
Empty, elegant chest. How do I know it's empty? Have I been here before? I must have. Oh, right. I took the lift. That's the way if you don't take the lift. Okay.
place is hungry for blood.
Best avoid that trap.
Dude, why are there repulsion mines all over the place? Who put them here? The Gith?
Trap. Be cautious.
What are those noises I hear? Sounds like a bear or something. Oh, hey. I never checked this opulent chest, idiot. Scroll of haste. Haste is always nice to have.
We've had some close calls already. There could be even tougher days ahead.
True.
Cheer up. It might be all downhill from here.
You must leave, weary traveler. Hello.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale.
Ah.
And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I think some proper introductions are in order.
Meet Elminster Ormar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name, drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you would begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Okay, so I assume this guy shows up as long as Gale's in your party and you get to a certain point in the game. And that's probably why he's suddenly here. Because otherwise, finding him randomly here and not having Gale would have made this a lot weirder of a conversation to try and have. Alright, we can part with a few rations, it's fine.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale? Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
Okay. I mean, I'm curious to hear what he has to say. Let's go.
A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will.
Oh, he's laying it on
labeled
thick.
with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Food wizard.
You see, That is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Yeah, I figured that out already. It's not particularly surprising. Also, for those wondering, Elminster Aumar is a long-standing D&D pretty much side character of the Old Realms, one of the most preeminent sages and all that. So having someone like him show up is kind of a big deal. Kind of a really, really big deal. All right, what message and what charge would that be, sir?
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please, Elminster, for the too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Hey!
Mystra would consider forgiveness.
Redemption?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
Isn't he a demigod? Pretty much. Dude's like they said, like 1,300 years old or so. Despite being a human. You don't tend to live 1,300 years as a human without some divine intervention, as we say. Anyway, if the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention.
The very purpose of my presence. In a roundabout sort of way.
Out with it,
You
Gandalf.
must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
I mean, I really want to say Mystra's mistaken because I'm going to destroy the Absolute. Is that saying that Gale's going to have to go make a big kaboom to destroy the Absolute? Forgiveness for him will be acting as a sacrifice? How so for Gale? Actually, know what? Fuck it. Arrogant answer. I will be the Absolute's destroyer.
I doubt not your conviction, but Gale has an unnatural advantage.
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
Dream Visitor, aren't you fighting stuff?
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Wow, what an answer. Rid of both the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop, win-win. Wow, that's the biggest dick answer that is the most asshole answer we've had to anything in the game so far. Damn. That's pretty fucking monstrous, dude. You're tasking him to be a suicide bomber.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute.
Elminster's voice actor is really good.
You will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistrarium Italion thras annas distra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We'll find a way that doesn't involve Will blowing himself to bits.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Oh, we have stabilized Gale's Netherese orb. What did Gale do to piss Mystra off? So, Gale made the unfortunate mistake of asking Mythra, hey, could I peer deeper into the weave and try to harness even more magic-y magics? And Mystra said, no, don't do that. And Gale went and found himself a piece of... essentially a piece of Mystra before Mystra existed, her previous life, right? And that is the orb that has embedded itself inside of his body, basically next to his heart. And it is essentially super unstable magic that, if goes unstable enough, will turn Gale into a walking nuclear bomb and blow him up. And because he disobeyed what Mystra said, she got real pissed off about it. So, not particularly surprising she got kind of pissed about that. Alright, Volo, what are you doing running around?
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Nothing. Okay. What's that little guy next to the imp? That's an Azer summoned by Gale here, using the Conjure Elemental spell. Conjure Minor
With
Elemental.
Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
An old man with a craving for cheese, hardly the great wizard of legend.
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long.
That's a fair point.
For Mystra to have sent him. The severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You're seriously considering doing this?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
So, I don't understand this. Couldn't Mystra do this, or even Elminster?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it.
Well, true. That is a hell of a trump card. But there's surely another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Beep, 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 Biguretta.
Thank you, Real Time, for the follow. Well, we'll find it, Gale. And also, I'm not going to let you blow yourself up. That's the plan, at least.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
Anybody else got anything to say about the wizard?
I can't believe Mistress demanding Gale sacrifice himself to destroy the Absolute. It's just a waste of a perfectly good cult that we could be controlling. And a waste of a perfectly good Gale, I suppose.
I mean, I can't argue with that. Oh, hey, Will. Got an exclamation point in your head, probably because we found out where your dad's been taken.
A shame my first brush with the famed Elminster couldn't be a tad more optimistic. Listen, I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like Gale. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. Gale's got everything he needs to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at his side. I hope he'll come to see that.
Hear, hear, Will.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
That was Elminster Almer, the most famous wizard in the realms.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right, Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
Not particularly. Turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest, and Mystra asks him to use it to blow up the heart of the Absolute.
Whoa now, he's got a... Well, I guess that would explain a little, but... Mystra? I mean, this is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I think he's of several minds.
Well, tell him to pick the right one. Or better yet, I'll do it. Fucking wizards, man. They always need help picking the simple, obvious option. If Mystra can't think of another way to stop the Absolute than sacrificing Gale, she's no god worth worshipping. I'll say that to Gale in, you know, gentle terms.
And how do you two feel about it?
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Lae'zel, are you somehow down with this?
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself. Bah. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
That was a much, much more nuanced take than I was expecting from Lae'zel. Much, much more nuanced than I was expecting from her. Cool.
You feel that?